Kia ora Leo Collective, and welcome to the channel Tarot by Amber Sun. My name's Amber and I'm going to be doing a general tarot reading for the month of September 2022. These readings are general, so they will not resonate for every Leo out there. However, if it does resonate for you, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe to support my channel. The reason I do these readings is for the intention of providing inspiration, awareness, healing, and guidance. So, Leos, let's get into your reading for the month of September 2022. You can also follow me on Instagram under Tarot by Amber Sun. There I post, like card of the day, kind of, what do you call them? Reels, that's it. Reels and just, nature, things like that. So, Leo, what do we have for you for the month of September 2022? Let's go. First out is the Two of Cups. Wow, love, connection, emotional blossoming with another person. Doesn't have to be a relationship, can be family, friends. There's a significant connection coming through, both mutual energies. Blossoming with that lotus at the bottom. Divine timing with those wings. There's definitely some kind of mutual energy with you and this person. Like maybe you like the same things or interest in the same things. Ace of Swords, truth, the truth. Something about the love, like the heart, see how that's red, and then we have this red rose in the Ace of Swords. Heart connection, the truth being told, being shared. Perhaps you are mutually connecting on some truth. High Priestess, nice. I'm gonna just pull the rest of the cards out and we'll start channeling some messages. Goes that Sword of Truth again in the background. And Death, wow, dynamic. I just did Cancerian's reading and it had death in it as well. But you have some pretty cool cards there. The High Priestess with the death. I can't wait to clarify. Clarify the Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here for Leo? You guys always get love. I wouldn't be surprised if the Sun comes out in this reading, but we'll see. Two of Cups, please. Why is Two of Cups here for Leo? The Empress. Ooh. I think he's got Empress last month. Ace of Swords, please. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Queen of Wands. Yeah, Leo always gets these. Why is the High Priestess here? Knight of Swords. Oh, and that candle just went out. It's smoking. Don't know if that's significant. And then the Death card. Why is the Death card here? This flipped out. Page of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so let's get into the reading and I'll do some oracle messages at the end. I'm using the Crow Tarot this month. Just give me a second to have a look at what's happening here. There's a definite relationship connection with the Two of Cups that is coming from a place of the Empress. The Empress energy is very strong. She is nurturing. Anything she touches turns and grows and becomes abundant. So this significant relationship that you're having is very mutual, and it comes from a place that is very nurturing. Some of you maybe need to nurture this connection. It may be that you haven't had time or energy, or that's a big one. It's nurturing. This needs nurturing to grow. Like a plant, you put the seed in, you put the plant in, you have to keep watering it and making sure it's in the right conditions, whether it's the sun or the shade or moisture, like whatever that plant needs in order for it to grow and flourish is what needs to happen here in this connection with the Two of Cups. Because it may be with the Ace of Swords clarified by the Queen of Wands that you need to make some changes around how you express your truth. Because the Ace of Swords is like, it cuts away any bullshit. It cuts away any unclarity. It cuts away uncertainty. It cuts through fear. It cuts through lower, toxic, negative energies. If you can express your truth, you will be able to nurture this connection. And I feel like that's what it needs with that red rose. It needs this connection with your significant person. Remember I said friend, family, relationship, partner, husband, whatever, wife. It needs nurturing in the month of September, and it needs focus, and it needs truth in order for it to be nourished. And I see you with the Queen of Wands having all of the energy and the passion to make this shift, to make this clarity. Because there's some uncertainness, some shadowy energy there that needs cutting through with that knife. Just a second, I just need to shut this door. So I always like to think of the Ace of Swords as like bringing peace to a situation too, because when we're expressing our truth, then there is no space for anything other than the truth, and so that brings peace, right? Peace of mind, peace of heart. Some of you may have to speak your truth in order for this significant connection to grow. And with the Queen of Wands, it is coming from a place of passion, right? A place of nurturing. Again, with the Empress and the Queen of Wands, they're both nurturing, but the Queen of Wands, the way that she nurtures is through taking action on her instincts, on her like soul vibration, like what she feels inside. It's almost like a masculine energy of taking action on it, like no doubts, no fears, no worries, just do it. And with that Ace of Swords, it brings that out. So communicating this in order to nourish this connection, right? So the High Priestess, clarified by the Knight of Swords. Knights are action again. Swords, mental realm, communication. So there's this knowledge. This High Priestess has this knowledge from, it's also hidden knowledge. So some of you may have been hiding some of your communication, or like you have a knowing, but you haven't been expressing it and you haven't been saying it. And it's to do with the truth that comes from your heart. And I don't know why, but why you've been kind of holding on to this information. But you need to take action on it in the month of September. That's very clear. And you will be. You may even be like traveling. I don't know. I just see movement. But then we have that Page of Swords. Page of Swords energy. You're giving some information in the month of September, or you need to, in order to get things going, to get things moving, because there's been stagnancy, there's been insecurity, fears, there's been not even doubt, it's just like it hasn't been clear. It's like a grey cloud, grey fog. Now, this information from the High Priestess is higher knowledge, right? Like coming into some kind of higher knowledge and being able to take action on how you communicate it. For some of you, it may be how do you put this higher knowledge into words and express it. Yeah, that's coming up. Now this Death card, I want to go to the Death card because some of you's, I'm just seeing the swords, so many swords in this. Sword, 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 cutting through bullshit. Some of you are having to put an end to something that wasn't that hasn't been communicated. Ace of Swords, the crow in here, with the crow of Death card, gives me like this feeling of liberation. So in order to liberate yourself, you're having to communicate and cut out crap. Maybe some of you are being lying to yourselves, or not even lying to yourselves, just not putting to rest things that have needed to be put to rest. And you can easily do that in the month of September through communication, through articulation of your words, through logic, through truth. It's pretty simple. Whatever heavy burden was weighing you down with that Death card, I feel like it was like a burden to carry almost. I know there's no Ten of Wands here, but it feels like dead weight. Like you've been carrying around this whatever it is, and it's not helping you to progress, especially in this connection. And so by doing that, finally, you're able to liberate yourself from an old version of yourself. And that's what the High Priestess energy is. She is the knowing, like you know that this needs to happen. It's hidden knowledge that you know within yourself that this needs to happen, that you need to liberate yourself from the past, from the old version of you, and communicate your truth in order to nurture yourself and a significant relationship. Communication is key for you. Yours was easy, Leo. I'm going to start pulling some oracle cards now. I've got the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. Can you clarify the Death card and the Page of Swords with an oracle message, please? Rhiannon, Sorceress, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So true. That's what this clear intentions with the swords. So making your intentions clear. Yes, because you haven't been expressing your intentions. There's a difference between like having an intention, being in a relationship, communicating, But if you don't communicate the right information, it just stays in your head, right? Because you know what your intentions are, but you need to release the old in order to manifest your clear intentions into reality, to make this a reality. And Ace of Swords, the truth is reality, right? Okay, let's see what else. High Priestess with the Knight of Swords. What's the High Priestess here with the Knight of Swords? Love yourself, Ishtar boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. High Priestess, Knight of Swords. Yeah, standing up for yourself, speaking, making that communication, taking action on your time and energy. You don't have time to waste. And in turn, you're nurturing your higher knowledge, taking action on your higher knowledge. And taking action is sometimes telling people no to your boundaries, because that's how you nurture yourself. By saying the truth, some of you may have to tell people, look, I can't do this. You may have to say no in the month of September and say the truth. The Ace of Swords is the truth. It's like some of you are going to be speaking up and telling people where it's at, because you can't keep giving your energy to people that demand it, right? And in turn, by setting these boundaries, you nurture yourself. You nurture your connection. Some of you have to say no to your partners, no to your time and space. Yeah, that's what the Ace of Swords could be for a lot of you, is saying no, because you need to nurture yourself. And if that person understands and is truly, cares for you, they're going to accept your boundary and accept when you say no, because it's coming from a loving place. It could be that some of you just don't know how to say no, because you may feel guilty. But your higher knowledge knows when you need a break, or knows when you need space, or knows when you have no energy to put into, because then you give them your lower vibrational energy, right? When you don't actually feel like giving the energy. Ace of Swords with the Queen of Wands, which is pretty clear. Start delegating, Green Tara. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Yeah, you're going to stop doing that in the month of September, Leo. You're going to start, I guess the message is, if you haven't already started to put up boundaries and say no to people, you may need to, start speaking up. And that may mean asking for help, because you can't nurture a connection or nurture yourself if you are overburdened and you keep everything to yourself with that High Priestess. Start opening up. And if things are too much pressure, too much stress, be receptive to asking for help and delegating it with confidence, because the demands and time on your energy is becoming too much from different sources. So the way to nurture yourself with the Empress card is to say no to others and to ask for help. So clarify the Empress and the Two of Cups. Clarify Empress with the Two of Cups. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Yeah, and so that's just confirming the Empress energy, right? The Empress is nurturing. She honors the cycles. She knows the cycles of her body, her energy levels, and emotions. And she chooses when to give her energy, because everything that hang on, what am I trying to say? If you retain your energy by saying no when you have a demand on your time, everything has an ebb and flow, everything has a season, and everything needs, in every mood and emotion, needs a certain type of nurturing. If you're not understanding that, then you need to start. And it starts with putting clear boundaries, saying no to your time, understanding that when you feel passionate and you feel energized to do something, then you honor that by taking action during those times. If your body feels like it needs a rest, you need downtime, you need relaxation, schedule the time to make that happen by asking people for help. You know, if you're stressed at work, you may need to organize a day off just for you. If your relationship needs a bit of a boost and needs some more loving, intimate time, book, a date or a weekend away to really nurture that. So I'm just picking that up for you, Leo. Don't give your time and energy away to people, places, and things that you just cannot do, that you do not feel you can, in a good way, if that makes sense. All right, Moonology messages for Leo. Let's get some. Communication is key. This card has come out for almost every reading I've done today. So New Moon and Gemini, communication is key. Yes, communicate your truth, your awareness. Communicate so that things are not left in the dark and you are not left in a grey cloud of uncertainty and not knowing where it is you're going or what it is you're doing. Communicate your boundaries to say no. Communicate if you need help. Communicate your clear intentions. Have faith in your dreams. Keep the faith, Leo. Keep the faith. And you also have show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Yeah, by doing all this work, because it sounds like work and it is tough, to nurture yourself, to honor yourself, to honor your energy levels, you need to just keep the faith, but also by doing this, it shows the world the real you. It shows who you are. It shows what your intentions are. It shows the universe that, and in turn the universe can give to you, can nourish you with the energy, with the people, places, things that you need. By setting boundaries and saying no, it shows people and the world what you hold as being important to you. That you're not just gonna, jump when somebody says go. I think that's what that message is. It's about showing the world the real you. Being clear about your intentions. Don't be afraid of pissing somebody off just because they may not like it. It's about being clear about your intentions. Anyways, Leo, I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope this resonated somehow, and I